Heartbreaking images show a rhino with tears running down its face after its horn was hacked off by cruel poachers in South Africa. The 4,500-pound male southern white rhino was left with a gruesome open wound and also had parts of the bone in its skull removed when it was attacked and left for dead in a game reserve. The rhino can be seen lying its head on the ground with dry tear marks running down one eye as it begins its recovery at the charity Saving the Survivors Reserve in Northwest Province in South Africa. The extent of the rhino's injuries are clearly visible in the images, with its skull exposed behind the bloodied hole where the horn was removed by poachers. Saving the Survivors is a team of wildlife vets whose mission is to save animals that have fallen victim to poaching or traumatic incidents. Photographer Simon Needham, 55, who pictured the rhino from just yards away, said, "I work with several wildlife charities in South Africa. When I heard about Saving the Survivors within the community and after hearing what they do, I offered my time to photograph the rhino to help promote their need to raise money." Speaking about the male rhino, Simon explained, "Poachers butchered the rhino's horns and removed parts of the bone in his skull as well. The owners of the game reserve left him for dead for 2 weeks as he wasn't worth a bullet to put him down, not without his horns." The police noticed him and called Saving the Survivors to help him. The owners gave him to Saving the Survivors as he was worthless to them. He was weak but had a strong will to survive. Simon said he spent time with the rhino to make him feel comfortable and approached him with great care. He said, "I spent around 2 hours with the rhino, the majority of which was spent making him feel comfortable with my presence." As you can imagine, he is still working through a lot of medical issues and therefore shouldn't be approached without great care. I kept my distance and at the closest point was around 8 meters from him. South Africa holds the majority of the world's rhinos, numbering over 2,000, and has been the country hit hardest by poaching criminals, with more than 1,000 rhinos killed each year between 2013 and 2017. There were 394 recorded poaching incidents in South Africa in 2020. Poaching numbers have declined significantly in recent years, but are still too high. However, this positive, and very welcome, decrease does not mean rhinos are now thriving. On average in the country, a rhino is killed for its horn every 22 hours. The latest numbers show that rhino populations, particularly in key strongholds such as Kruger National Park, in South Africa, have fallen dramatically. Rhino populations have had no time to recover from ruthless poaching that's taken place throughout the last decade. It's devastating to see animals abused this way by humans for profit, said Simon. I just wanted to capture some clear, honest and factual shots of the tragedy going on in Africa in regards to poaching. It's sad people can't believe we still do this to animals in this day and age. Until humans stop wanting rhino horn, this will go on and on. The world's wildlife population is under heavy attack from the human population, and the plight of these intelligent, emotional, sentient beings needs to be highlighted and the wildlife protected.